Do you have Stampin' Up! Ink pad cases that give you trouble? If so, you're not alone. Let me give you some tips that I've learned. Hi, this is Sage Kimball, and I'm the Mad Stamper, with another video of tips for card makers and paper crafters. It's been a year since Stampin' Up! Released their new style of ink pad cases. I like to wait to make a video about new products until I've had long enough to work with them so that I'm sure I'm giving you complete information. This is one of the old cases, and they have their own challenges. You can see a video on tips for using them without breaking fingernails and getting your fingers inky. Use the link provided to watch it. The current cases are often quite stiff when they're new. Rest assured that the more you use them, the easier they will be to open and close. In addition, Stampin' Up! Must have had the manufacturer make adjustments because the new pads I've gotten recently loosen up much faster than the ones I bought last year. Stampin' Up! Recommends opening the case like this. With the thumbs on the end of the case, one on each side, pull the two halves apart and then slide the ink pad into the base like this. That works great if you have young hands that still work well. If not, here are some tricks that you can use. With your thumbs at the top end of the case, press down and the case will pop open. That works great for some people, but my thumbs aren't strong enough to do that on a new pad. Once I've worked with this for a while, I find this to be more comfortable than pulling the two sides apart. When I'm unable to open the case with either of these methods, I will pull until I've got a crack between the two halves, and then I use a small screwdriver and get it in that crack and then twist. You can also use just a coin to do that. When it's hard to slide the top half of the case into the bottom, you can set it on end like so and press down. Leave about a 1/4 inch space at the end of the case to make it easier when it's time to close it. Now you can put a little bit of lip balm on these rails. It doesn't come in contact with the ink, and it will help the case slide better until you've used it enough that you don't need that help. When you're ready to close the case, grasp this end with your fingers at an angle. If you put your fingers perpendicular like this, it's easier to end up with them in the ink. Then put your thumb in the space that you left and pull until the ink side is all the way open, and then you can flip it closed. Sometimes it only closes this far, and you just need to squeeze so it clicks into place. One more tip. Stampin' Up! Has given us labels to identify the ink pads from the end when they're stored. They've also added one without any writing on it. And what I like to do is put it on the side of the case so that it'll show when the pad is open. They originally said to put it in this little space here, but I'll tell you, that's a great way to get inky fingers. So remember, the case will loosen up the more you use it. Just be patient and try these tips. Thanks for watching. Please like this video, share it with your friends, and leave me a comment. For more inspiration and instructions, be sure to sign up for my newsletter at www.stampingmadly.com. Visit me on Facebook and Pinterest, and don't miss another great video. Subscribe to the Mad Stamper YouTube channel now.